Alright, so in my last video I opened up the package where I ordered the 4 Pokémon Colosseum Double Battle e-card packs that I received from Japan. And in this video I will be opening the red pack. So as you can see, this is factory sealed. Hasn't been opened since the release date, initially December 25th, 2003, so almost 20 years ago today. And yeah, I will be opening it to see what is inside. Well, I know it's inside. So I'm going to be careful here to do my best to preserve this packaging by cutting just beyond the seam. And there we go. That is opened. So as I will be opening these cards, I will be packaging them away, putting them in some hard sleeves. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is so cool. Got a little instruction booklet here. Now there are 6 cards in this set. There are 5 trainers and 1 stadium. So if we, let's see what order these are in. Okay, this is so cool. So the first card we have here, on the back we have this very nice Gardevoir art with something that looks like a Team Rocket R, though I'm sure that's not what it actually is. And our first trainer here is Draw. So Draw is a Chaser class trainer. Not sure why this isn't focusing, but let's get this packaged up, and this is really in pristine condition. So I will be scanning them to use them. That was the intent with acquiring these, but for now we are just going to be saving them. So open a little hard sleeve here just to prevent dirt and damage to the card. Okay, here we go. Let's load it in this way. Now, these cards, in case you're not familiar, can only be used on the Japanese edition of Pokémon Colosseum. So there's a card room in the Phoenix Stadium. So there are 2 doors in the stadium, one on the right and one on the left. In the English version, both of those lead into the Colosseum, but in the Japanese version, the one on the left actually will take you to a special e-card room where you can then scan these cards. So this is the first one here, Trainer Draw. Now the next one, and these are in fantastic condition, of course, factory sealed. This has got a nice Meganium on the back here. Looks like it's in the middle of some kind of move. And this one is the fun Old Man Yamon. See these guys team there, Anorith, Chikorita, Feebas, and something. Not sure what that is. And when you have unlocked these trainers, there are 2 different modes of battle you can do. So there are panel battles and endless battles. And by completing 1 level of difficulty, you can then take on the next level of difficulty. There we go. This is Yamon here. And let's get him in a hard sleeve. So these cards have been sitting sealed for almost 20 years before getting to this point. That is wild. Just sliding them in here, making sure they're well protected. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Now the third one in the pack. We've got a nice Manectric here for the card art. And this one is Rider Hipp. Definitely looking quite hip, I'd say. Sorry, I'm still learning how to film this right so that it focuses. Okay, let's get this one packaged up. So you may be wondering to yourself, why? Why would you go out of your way to find and purchase these factory sealed packs for eReader cards that were released almost 20 years ago? And that's a great question. And the reason is because once you have gone into the room and scanned all these cards, unlocked all the trainers, and beaten them all on one of the difficulty levels, then you'll get challenged by a special trainer, special virtual trainer, who has a shadow Pokemon. And in fact, there are 3 difficulty levels, so that means there are 3 exclusive shadow Pokemon that you can only get by battling these trainers. And so what I am after is the special Pokemon that you get after the 3rd round of difficulty, which is a Scizor. Now, what's special about the Scizor is that Scizor is able to attain every single ribbon available in the game. All the games throughout all the generations. So it can obtain the National Ribbon, which you can attain by purifying your Pokemon in Pokémon Colosseum or XD. And of course, if you want a Pokemon to attain every single possible ribbon, then it must be a Pokemon from one of Colosseum or XD, and it must be a Shadow Pokemon. So the 3rd Pokemon that you unlock is the Scizor. And why go through the trouble of redeeming these e-cards and battling the trainers there? Well, Pokemon Colosseum is different to XD in that Shadow Pokemon in XD can't be shiny, but in Colosseum they can be shiny. So what this really is, it's the beginnings of a shiny hunt for Scizor in Pokemon Colosseum. And that would enable me to then get a shiny Scizor with the National Ribbon, which you get by purifying a Shadow Pokemon, and then subsequently get every other available ribbon across all of the games, all the way up until Scarlet and Violet on that same Pokemon. So, going on this journey, the Pokemon that has all these ribbons is called a Ribbon Master. So you don't have to get every single ribbon available in the game for every single Ribbon Master Pokemon, because some Pokemon, obviously, if it's not a Shadow Pokemon, it can't get the specific ribbon for purifying a Shadow Pokemon. But the idea is that every ribbon that is possibly obtainable for a Pokemon, if you get all of them on one, then that Pokemon becomes a Ribbon Master. And here we have the Colosseum card with this pack. So this is Pyrite Colosseum. It just allows you to change the virtual battle stage from the default Phoenix Stadium when you're battling in there. And this is the last card of the pack. So there are 5 trainers and then this one stadium. And again, these cards are in fantastic condition. Obviously, I would hope so, because this was a factory sealed pack. So we'll get this in here, and then I will store the extra little booklet as well, because why not? And that's because I have it. I will store the card pack as well to keep that art. So here we go. This is the Pyrite Colosseum. The front and the back. Very nice. And then the little booklet here. So what do we have in here? So of course, in Japanese, these only were released in Japan. Unattainable for the English games, although there are actually ways on an English copy of Pokemon Colosseum to access this special e-card room, but obviously not through typical gameplay. So let's just package this up as well. Get it in the sleeve. It should also fit. Can probably go in a top loader as well. Not 100% sure actually. But yes, it is nice. There's no gotcha mechanics with this. You just get all of the cards. Oh, this doesn't fit in here super well. It's a little thick. I might need a bit of a bigger one for this, so I'll leave this in the small one for now. And then this card pack, very cool art. Not many people have this. The factory seal at the top, you can see that the little hole punch has not been punched through. Very cool. I do not have card sleeves big enough to hold this, but for now I can probably slip it into here. No, I cannot. I will have to buy bigger sleeves to hold that. But this is the whole pack. This is what you get. You get this little booklet, and then you get these 6 cards. So we've got Cooltrainer Nicol, we've got Rich Boy Aito, we've got Rider Hipp, Fun Old Man Yamon, and we've got Draw. So this is everything you can expect to get from the red pack. This is very cool. I do have all of the other packs as well, so I will be opening in future videos the blue, the yellow, and the green. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and looking forward to the next one.